Let's see here. Boop, boop. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Don't know how close I need this. How's that audio sound, you guys? Johnny? Sorry, Johnny. Sorry to keep you waiting, man. You know I had to do my drink and my pee before we start. Does it sound okay, Johnny? Do I need to up my volume? Sounds. I don't know what that means, man. Does that sound good? If so, I think we're ready to begin. You know what? I didn't think of a name for this guy, though. Really? Okay, are you trolling me or does it really sound bad? I need to know these things. Does it really sound bad? How about that? I added a little bit of gain to it. Is that better? Okay. All right. I realized I didn't name my guy before I started this. So right now I'm thinking he's a Goliath. He's going to be named Gary. Gary the Goliath. He doesn't have a last name. He just goes by Gary the Goliath. So, Gary is a Goliath sorcerer who is the soul of a giant or giant soul spec or subclass. And tonight we're playing the Death Knight Squire by 5e solo game books. Right there. Paul Bimler. I don't know why I'm looking at this screen. You know what? I should do this. Nope. I gotta go back. Oh no. I broke it. There we go. Okay. So, this is my second solo game by Paul. The first one was Savior of Sharn, and I won it gloriously. I destroyed it. I'm just kidding. I barely scraped by, but let's see what this one has in store. Let's see if me and you, Johnny, can beat this thing. You gonna help me? Better help me, man. So I am a level 2 sorcerer. Alright, so a little bit of backstory. Arrival in Orlebar. Oh shit, Gary doesn't have a voice yet. Okay. Lots of reading to do. In the year 1349 DR, in the month of deep winter, I didn't know the months had different names in D&D. You have been on the road for nearly 2 months now, and snow hangs thick on the trees as you make your way towards the town of Orabar. At the foot of the Grey Peak Mountains. The Grey Peaks are known throughout Faerun for their silver and iron mines, but it is a different type of metal that brought you here. Gold. While you were in Neverwinter, you overheard rumors of a large hoard of treasure within an abandoned goblin keep. Even tavern rumors proved to be fruitful sometimes, and having been without a purpose for some months, you departed immediately for Greyvale. When you reach Orbar, the air is brisk and the town is busy. Carts carry all manner of goods, timber, wool bales, grain, and animals from the surrounding country. Some of these goods would be bound for Waterdeep or Neverwinter, others for the nearby city of Loudwater. Hungry and thirsty after many days on the road, you enter the first tavern you see, the Woodsman Retreat, and satisfy your cravings. Bread, cheese, and a hot mulled wine do the trick nicely, or a dirty do. You then inquire from the barkeep about accommodation. Your bones ache and the rest is essential. The mountains can wait 1 or 2 days while you rest and replenish your supplies in town. The barkeep tells you that a very respectable inn, the Silver Flask, is just nearby. Toting your backpack, you walk down the street to Silver Flask and pay for a room. The innkeeper is a jolly woman who is glad to have your business, and she lights a cozy fire in your room. You bathe and lie down to rest, and soon fall into a deep sleep. It's been a while since you traveled, since yourself has had clean sheets and a roof overhead. You're woken later that night by a noise from the next room. Oh, they're definitely having sex. You can hear a woman openly sobbing, maybe not, on the other side of the wall. The sound is gut-wrenching. Every now and then, a male voice says something as if trying to comfort her. You tolerate this for a while, but eventually it becomes evident that sleep is going to be impossible, and you walk into the hallway and knock on the door of the room next to yours. Oh, I don't know if I would do that. An elderly man answers. He is dressed finely like a member of the aristocracy, but sports a nasty black eye and a gash across his cheek. In the background, a woman, also richly dressed, sits by the fire, her face buried in her hands. Yes? What is it? The elderly gentleman asks you. You straighten yourself up, peering into the room, and I'm like 7 feet tall, so when it says I straighten myself up, I probably really hunch down. I was wondering what all the noise was about, you say, although now you don't feel quite so annoyed. I could hear the crying from the next door, and I was wondering, you say gruffly, not used to dealing with aristocrats, if it's anything I can help with. Perhaps we can all talk and then get some rest? At this, the woman looks up and sees you. You probably look a fright after all those weeks on the road, ungroomed, hair disheveled, travel-worn clothes, but you've had a bath at least, so you don't smell too bad. I don't. However, your type has an air about them. You've seen a fight or two and know how to handle yourself in most situations. You're what's known in these parts as the adventuring type. Such types generally know how to get things done, things that others might shy away from. Show our guest in, Elric, the woman says weakly, drying her tears with a silk handkerchief. Oh, that guy looks spooky. The mysterious night. Okay, so we're in the same scene. You are shown a chair. For some reason, this old couple who introduce themselves as Lord and Lady Brumont welcome your presence, if only as a distraction from the grief they are consumed by. We arrived here last night, Lady Brumont begins. Elric is so busy these days, so we thought we would bring ourselves out to Orbar for a little holiday. Our son, you see, he's fond of the mountains, but, loves the stories. Well, he's our grandson, really, the son of our daughter who died some years ago, but he's all we have left of her, so we call him our son. Elric Brumont picks up the thread. Long story short, my friend, we were accosted on the highway. We were passing along a lonely stretch of road when we heard what appeared to be, out of nowhere, a knight, a towering brute of a man, all clad in armor. Lord Eric points to his face. Did this to me, knocked me out cold. Then he grabbed our boy, threw him on a horse, and bolted without a word. Mulling over this information. Does he seem familiar, this knight? Elric shakes his head. I know what you're thinking. Wealthy aristocrat on holiday from Loudwater. Someone must have known we were out here, but, It's true, I tell you what I could. I'm a public figure. It is well known in Loudwater, at least, but I'm a wealthy man. But no, this knight was something else. We didn't see his face. It was hidden by a great metal visor. A towering warrior, hulk of a man. Lady Brumont speaks again. And he just kidnapped our poor little Derek, abducted him, just ripped him right from our grasp. I'm about to do something for these people. I'll go get their kid back. Gary will, I mean. Adam won't. What's up? What's up, Justin? Well, what did you do then? We came straight to Orball. We went to the captain of the guard, but he's a incompetent fool. Said this knight was a ghost, that he'd chosen Derek as his squire, and that there is nothing we could do about it. Said Derek wasn't the first, called him the Death Knight. You can imagine what a comfort that was to us. They say this Death Knight lives in the wood nearby. Weathercoat Wood, isn't it, dear? Ghost my arse. Love it when people say arse. That knight looked real enough to me, and he's a lunatic. Nothing more. A lunatic who kidnaps young boys, and then I find the blackguard. By the gods, he will pay. Well, I don't know what a blackguard is, but... yeah, why don't we just get the D-team in here and make quick work of this? I can't help but think that Lord Brumont is a bit out of his depth here. No doubt, I could go to save his kid. I can find your boy. The woman looks up, hope in her eyes. Oh, gods. We'll give you anything. Anything. The old man is a little bit more practical. If I was a few decades younger, I'd be out there myself. I saw some action in the Battle of Tanglefork, but that was 30 years ago. I can't. Is that me saying that? I can't put my sword forward for any more than. Oh wait. Sorry, never mind. That wasn't me. That was old man. Well, I can't put my sword forward anymore, but I can offer you gold, my friend. 2,000 pieces to be exact. Oh man, guys, this guy gets paid more than the D team does. I love that this thing has clickable links. Adventure begins. You've got a space right here, though. At dawn on the next day, following the few scraps of information I have, I sat on my horse and I ride to the outskirts of town. The townsfolk pay me little mind as I go, casting me the occasional glance. The journey to Weathercoat Wood lies due east, but is a short ride. No short ride. The captain of the guard tells me that the Death Knight has always been in a small patch of wood that juts out from the western side of Weathercoat, like a wart on a giant's nose. Gross. By midday, I reach a sign that tells me I have another 15 miles to go, and I should make it there by nightfall. Not far past the sign is a small inn and tavern. An old man sits on a chair in the afternoon sun and raises a tankard of ale as I pass. Last drink for Miles, the old man yells at me. Come sit, I'll buy you an ale. Okay, why is this old man trying to buy me some ale? I don't know if I trust this guy. Do I accept the beer, or do I keep going? Come on, guys, this is a team thing. What do you think, Johnny? Accept the ale, or keep going? I kind of want to keep going. I don't really know what's going to happen. Oh, god damn it. Of course Johnny would say beer. Fuck it, I'm getting a beer. I tie my horse up to the tavern's porch and join the old man, who directs a young boy to bring me a frothing tankard of ale. The boy also brings a bowl of stew, and I chow down on that. I'm a big guy. I take a lot of food in. What brings you out this way? The old man asks. Do I tell him my quest? Or do I just Eat, drink, and go on. I'll tell him it. He might have some info. I find myself telling the old man all about my quest to find the mysterious knight and return Derek Brumont to his grandparents. The old man nods, telling me, "Oh yeah, the Death Knight. Local legend, they say, but what?" He straightens up a little bit. "It's no legend. I was a boy when they hung him from the red tree in Weathercote Wood." The old man goes on to tell me the story. This man who would become the Death Knight was once a good man who came from a village in the see, this is why you get beer, Johnny. This is fucking good shit right here I'm learning. Was once a good man who came from a village in the far south after his wife died from the pox. He left his village, taking his only son with him as a squire, eager to teach him the ways of a righteous warrior. But a large band of brigands ambushed them on the road, shot the knight with a poisoned arrow, and kidnapped his son. They left a note pinned to the ground with a dagger, demanding that the knight plunder the treasury in Orbar and deliver the gold to them. The knight did so, almost dying in the process, but the town guard pursued him from the town. When the kidnappers saw the knight coming with the authorities close behind, they killed the poor boy and fled. Upon finding his son's body, the knight swore vengeance on the bandits and vowed to pursue them into the world. Guys, this guy sounds kind of like a good guy. Now he knows too much. Think about. I wonder if that's gonna be an option to kill the old man. Unwilling to be taken by the town guard, the knight drew his weapon to resist the arrest. The ensuing battle was bloody, but the knight slew all who came upon him. Cool, I'm a level 2. This guy's gonna fucking wreck me. When the fight was over, the knight pursued the bandits deeper into the woods, but lost their tracks in the undergrowth. His rage deepened until the bloodlust and madness possessed his entire body, driving him insane at the thought of his son's killers escaping unpunished. None would cross his path and live until the bandits had been brought to justice at the tip of the blade. Eventually, more soldiers had to come from Loudwater to capture the insane knight. When they finally did, the old man concludes, they hung him right there in Weathercote Wood from a red tree. The old man looks down, but his unfulfilled quest to find his son's killers brought him back as undead now. The Death Knight, they call him. And since then, every few years or so, a boy will go missing. He's looking for a squire, you see, someone to help him on his quest. I take a moment to digest all this information, drinking from my tankard, and after a while, I thank the old man for his company and keep going. It's late now when I finally reach Weathercote Woods, some 55 miles east of Orbar. There, on the wood's edge, I camp, and I let my horse run free. I won't be needing him for a while now. How am I going to get my damn horse back? Weathercote Wood is thick, the foliage dense, towering walls of green, and in there somewhere, if the information you have is to be trusted, is the boy Derek Brumont. I settle down in my bedroll, the embers of my fire keeping the warm well into the night. After a full day's riding, it doesn't take long before I quickly pass out. I awake just before dawn, fully rested, but a noise instantly puts me on my guard. From somewhere nearby comes a wet, slavering sound. Quietly, I pick up my weapon, which is a stick, and move forward stealthily. When I'm some 100 feet or so away, whatever is looking catches my scent, and I hear it running quickly away. Only dim starlight shows any detail, and all I can see is darkened shape moving through the night towards the wood. Do I want to shoot after it with a spell, or just ignore it? I think I kind of want to just let it go. It seems like an animal. I don't know why I would want to kill it. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one pass. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find where exactly that was supposed to have taken me. Dead Nelly. I walk forward to where the beast had been before, making all that noise that woke me up. There, twitching in its death throes, is the horse. God damn it, why'd I leave my horse there? I'm really upset about this horse now, you guys. And I put the beast out of its misery. So I fireball its fucking head, I guess. Cause it says I use my weapon, but I'm not gonna bash it in with a stick. Guys, I can't even read. Oh my god, guys, I'm bummed out. The first rays of dawn begin to creep into the sky, and with a sigh of resignation, I wipe away the horse's blood from my weapon, aka my firebolt, and begin the trek towards the wood's edge. The morning is peaceful in contrast to the savagery I just witnessed, and a chorus of birds greets the dawn with calls that echo off the low hills of the surrounding landscape. As I near Weathercote Wood, I can see down the single path that leads into its depths. I see that little light seems to penetrate through this canopy of woods, and night still hides beneath the mossy boughs and dark green vines. I step onto the path. Who knows what fate? Oh, guys, guess what? See how it says right here, go to tile page 1 and click this link to go to the entry. Check this out. You didn't know you were going to get maps, did you? Well, you're going to get some maps. I move ahead deeper into the wood, and it almost seems as if the trees themselves are watching my progress. Indeed, as I must go on, I really do get the feeling that I'm being watched. Oh, cool. I got a couple options here, you guys. I got a couple options. I'm going to need you guys to weigh in. Do I move stealth? Or do I check for traps? You know what? I didn't mention this, I don't think. But my dude is an archaeologist. So I think he would be more keen to checking for traps than for moving stealthily. So yeah, I'm going to check for traps, Johnny. I think that's more in line with my character here. Oh, guys. Oh, it rolled! It rolled twice! It was a nat 20, you guys. I need to use roll 20 instead, because then you guys could have all seen that sweet nat 20. So now, if you check for traps, if successful, go to check success. Yeah, I'm going to go to check success. I search carefully around, but see nothing to indicate any traps here. Well, fuck. Okay. So I checked for traps for nothing. Okay. When I reach a square joining the green translucent dot, go to the entry quiet entry. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be sneaking, I guess. So, I'm going to roll a stealth check now. DC 12. 4 is not going to get it for me, so I was not sneaky. So, I don't get to add that 10 points. So I guess I'm going to go to the east, which means I'm going to go to the west, because west is 2. And then that means it's this way. So that's why I'm going to go to the west, because it was easier. So now how do I do this? Oh, okay. Okay, guys, there's a learning experience here. The track bends to the southeast, and I follow it. All light from the forest entrance now disappearing. It looks like night still hides in here. Only the faintest light seeps through the canopy. Ahead, I see something white and wispy spanning the path. Cobwebs. Slowly, I edge forward. I'm checking for traps again. Definitely. You can only search thoroughly once the webs are removed. I'm gonna burn away the webs. Is that cool? Can I do that? Hold on. I don't know if I'm doing this right, you guys. Hold on. Am I missing something? So I want to firebolt the webs if that's cool. So I'm going to kind of burn them up because it's cantrip. So I'm just burning all the cobwebs around. And then I'm going to do this checking for traps. A 2. I did not get a 2. You edge forward, drawing your weapon and keeping watch on all sides. After all, where there's webs, you stop before the first web, a thick mass of silken threads. It looks tough. An ordinary weapon is going to struggle to cut through it. Do I know any flame-producing spells? Yes. If so, go to Burn Web. Okay, there we go. Now I got what I'm doing. Burn Web, Burn Web. I unleash the fire on the web, and silky strands quickly ignite. As flame consumes the web, I hear a horrid screeching and a clanking sound. Cool. Giant wolf spiders. 2 giant wolf spiders. Fuck. Alright, guys. So I gotta fight 2 of these bad boys. Okay. Let me get a little notepad going here so that I can keep track of my health and stuff. Okay. I'm going to roll initiative. I'm going to do me first. 19 plus 2 at 21. And then a 10 plus 3 at 13. So I'm going to go before the spiders. I would very much like to... I really don't want to get hit by both of these spiders. So, should I magic missile them and use a spell slot? Should I burning hands them and use a spell slot? Or should I just firebolt them? I'm just going to firebolt one of them for now. 14 plus a 4, and 18 is going to hit. So a d10 of damage. Oh no, do I not have d10? There it is. Cool. 3 damage. But they don't have a whole lot of health, so that gets it down to 8. And now... they are both going to swarm me and both bite at me with a plus 3 each. A 4 plus 3 is not going to hit. 8 plus 3 is also barely going to not hit. So they're both like climbing over me and like biting at me, but their little pinchers aren't quite doing it. I'm going to firebolt the one that I just hit again. 16 plus 4, a dirty 20. And a 7 that time. So that one's going to get burnt up and killed. Johnny, I'll you know what? I'll set up some Roll20, man. I'll set up Roll20 so you can see my rolls. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Johnny doesn't believe my rolls, you guys. No, that's going to take too long to do all that stuff. No, I'm not going to do that. Not doing that. The other spider is now going to bite at me. A 13 plus a 4. See, Johnny, that one's going to hit. I'm going to take the average here for 4 damage. Guess what? I have 14 health, so that is very bad news. I'm going to keep firebolting this guy. I'm just throwing firebolts left and right. 2 plus a 4, 6. So that firebolt whizzes over its head. And he's going to take another bite at me. I almost lost my d20. 16. Another hit. I'm going to die to some goddamn spiders. I've got 6 fucking health left. If they bite me twice, I'm dead. 19. Almost a nat 20. So that's going to hit him. 4. 5 damage. I wish I was rolling better with damage. He's gonna take another bite at me. I should have used some spell slots. Fuck, he fucking hit me. Well, this might be a short stream, you guys. I've got 2 health, you guys. I gotta use a spell slot. I'm gonna use Magic Missile to make sure that I hit him with 3 bolts. So I did a total of 3, 6, 8 plus 3, 11 damage. So that would have killed him in one fucking spell if I would have done it up front. So he is now dead. Unfortunately, I am also almost dead. Let's see. I'm on page 67 right now. Real quick, I'm going to see what the rules on resting are. Because I want to be able to not die. Resting. Fuck, it says on certain things, on certain tiles. Fuck, guys. I seriously might die right here. Guys, you're supposed to be keeping me alive. Where you guys at? Alright, so I was victorious, barely. I take a moment to catch my breath and recovering from the battle with the spiders. They're dismembered corpses. They're not really dismembered, they're really just fucking burnt up. And I assess the situation. To have a look around, investigate spiders. To keep going, go back to tile page 2 and continue from the last direction. Would I investigate the spiders? Fuck. I guess I would. My archaeologist, kind of curious mind. I guess I'm fucking investigating them. You start to look over, searching the bush by the track, and you see if you can find anything or anyone that spiders may have stashed nearby. Just off the path, I find several dried up corpses wrapped in old webs. Oh, but look what else I found. Looking through their pockets, turns up 21 copper pieces, a dagger, and a potion of healing. I'm not going to drop them into my backpack because I'm going to drink one of these potion of healings for 2d4 plus 2. A 1 and a 3. So 6. I got 6 health back, which is actually very good for me. Whew. Okay, cool. Okay. So now I either go to 6 or 1 on the maps. So I'm going to go to 6 because I'm going to keep going this way. Ooh, little house. Guys, it's really fun playing solo D&D. It's even more fun when I have two buddies to help me out. Because I'm really worried about dying on this one. Raid the house, kill everybody inside. Around the corner, and I see a house on the western side of the path that appears to be inhabited. Smoke is drifting from the chimney. Who knows who waits inside? A kindly old wizard or a hermit? A warlock quietly plotting the domination of the world? Come to think of it, this could even be where the Death Knight is hiding. That's kind of what my first thought was, actually. The cabin doesn't look like much, though. It could be a commoner family, and they might have food. My belly rumbles at the... God damn, I just fucking ate. How hungry is this guy? No, I'm just kidding. I am pretty hungry for this dude. All right. Johnny, Dustin, you guys help me out. Am I going to move stealthily? Check for traps. Investigate the house. Oh, wait. When you reach a tile and joining the green dot, go to entry what waits. I could walk up to that green dot. Okay, John says kick that bitch in. I don't see kick that bitch in. I guess to investigate the house. Okay, Johnny, I'm going to kick that bitch in. I'm going to go investigate the little hut. As I approach the little hut that sits to the side of the path, it is well made, if a little dilapidated, covered in vines and creepers. Cautiously, you approach the door and slowly reach for the handle. Want to check for traps? I'm always fucking checking for traps. I got an 8. Plus... No, I'm not going to have a plus... Oh, wait. No, I'm not going to have a plus 7. If you're unsuccessful, go to well damn. That doesn't sound good. You cannot detect anything that looks like a trap around this door. Shrugging, you reach for the door handle, turn it, and gently push inwards. You cautiously edge inside the cabin, looking around. It appears empty even though there's a fire burning in the hearth. There is a strange smell in here. Suddenly, I feel something press against my skull as if a giant invisible hand were crushing it. I resist the best I can, but the force is overwhelming. Within moments, I have blacked out. Fucking cool, Johnny. You got me killed. I wake at what seems like many hours later. It is dark inside the room, probably nighttime, and the room is empty. Fucking Johnny. Got me killed, man. Okay, look at this guy. Within the cabin, there's a kind of burnt smell, like smoldering embers, and the room has only the most basic furniture. A table, a couple chairs, a fireplace. Suddenly, my heart stops. In the darkness, I see a figure standing against one of the walls, completely silent, watching me. A tall figure and dressed all in armor. As I watch, this figure begins to glow red in the darkness, and you see that it is in fact a knight, a sinister-looking tower of a knight, holding a huge great sword that shimmers with an unearthly radiance. The Death Knight? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Is this the fucking Death Knight? Yeah, if this is the Death Knight, I'm fucking dead. Feeling a cold sweat break out on your brow, you feel for your weapon. No, that's gone, as are your supplies. Do not bother searching for your equipment, mortal, a voice booms. It must be the knight's, although it seems to come from all around rather than from his direction. Listen, mortal, and listen carefully. I have a task for you. There's a knight who claims ownership over this forest, a warrior who, like myself, is not of this realm. Chill travels up my spine. My followers call me the Blood Knight of Carisnael. I'm a loyal follower of Carisnael, the dark goddess, enemy of Lolth and Orcus, the vengeful banshee. Yeah, these names sound fucking bad. Yet through the cult of Kirasanel was long dead. Their deeds are detailed in ancient histories. My followers and I see the mother return to her former power, we'll see. And we have chosen this wood of Weathercoat as the point of her arrival. It is aligned with the unseen stars and the nodes of power that exist in this land. It is a small but potent place. But this one, who they call the Death Knight, he must die, mortal. And you have been chosen by the goddess as the bringer of his demise. My spirits lift a little, as this is kind of my quest anyway. And as your reward, you will become my most exalted follower, my general, who shall stand beside me in glory as we return the goddess Clarissany as to her rightful place as the ruler of the land. I cannot pronounce her name. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. You must leave this place now. Do not be afraid, mortal. I am Mirk Brood, made from the embers of the cremated dead, and this weapon is one of Mirk as well. From the unseen place, the Blood Knight produced a long sword glowing with a red light as if embers burned inside it. This is known as a sword of the goddess's wrath. You will use it to slay the one known as the Death Knight, and then return it to me before the dawn. If you refuse any part of this task, my followers will pursue you to the ends of the world, and you shall live a cursed life, always looking over your shoulder. Are we in agreement, mortal? I take the sword in my hand, and it pulsates a volatile potency. It almost hurts to hold. I'm not making friends, Johnny. This guy sounds mean. Do I say, hell yeah, sign me up? Yeah, the first part of what you say, I can do that, but the whole becoming your general thing, not so sure. Or do you know what, Blood Knight? Take your sword or whatever and stick it where the sun don't shine. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I can either do Dark Quest, Negotiate, or Ballsy Move. I think I'm gonna do Negotiate. The Blood Knight's roar fills the room. You will accept this quest, or you will die. As your mortal flesh dies on the end of my sword, he brings out his great sword underneath my chin. You try to move, but I'm frozen in place? Okay, no, I'm gonna go for it. What's up, Johnny? What am I holding on for? It feels like... Oh, we got a new follower. What's up, Commander Root? What am I holding on for, Johnny? I'm about to do this dark quest because it seems like this dude's gonna fucking kill me. Okay, I'm doing the dark quest. At these words, I hear a crackling sound like logs moving in a fire, and through the Blood Knight's visor, I see twisted shape of a hideous smile made out of embers. This guy sounds way above a fucking level 2. As I stare in horror, excellent, mortal, you have pleased me well. I will complete this task myself, but until the goddess's arrival, I cannot risk standing in sunlight. Well, fuck, all I gotta do is get in the fucking sunlight then. As soon as Kirasanel comes, she will grant me physical form. Then, for a time, I may roam free. Now, fulfill your destiny. I am now released from the frozen spell, which is cool. And I stand as if in a trance, walk from the cabin. There, in a small pile outside the door, are my belongings. Everything's there. I pick them all up, and I wonder if it was all a dream. And then I feel my newly acquired sword. Open the door, peer inside again, but the hut is now empty. The Blood Knight is gone, and the tables and chairs are overturned and covered in cobwebs. Add Sword of Goddesses wrapped to my inventory. Well, shit, I can't really fucking use that sword. Alright, so now I'm going to number 9. Go back. Where was I? So I gotta go to page 9. As I go up. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. So there's a little river. I approach a bend in the path and I can hear. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up, Shane? Or Scott? I've got fucking 8 health left, man. I got down to 2, but I found a potion and shit, so I'm good for now. Oops. There we go. So, as I approach a bend in the path, I can hear the gurgle of a stream. This stream appears to be moving quite slowly, at least in this part of the wood. On the other side of the river, I see a strange-looking character, a human, reclining back on some moss and seemingly talking to himself. From what I've experienced of the Weathercott Woods so far, I wouldn't be surprised if he was mad. He sees me and calls out, "It's fine, my friend. Nothing will harm you here. Come, talk to me. It's rare that I have any company." Cool. Am I going to talk to this guy or am I going to fucking murk him? Let's see here. Do I talk to the guy? Or do I ignore him and just fucking walk on by? He's it. He's my bud. He's my bud. Yep. He's my ride or die now. You seem very relaxed. Do you live here in Weathercott Road? Wood? Oh, that was me talking. That wasn't my voice. I do, he says. For some years now, I talk to the trees, the birds, the woodland spirits. They're all my friend. As I near this enigmatic fellow, I notice several strange things about him. For one, his voice does not seem to match his frame. His voice is deep. Oh, I have not been talking a deep voice. Commanding, and he appears quite a slight man. Short enough to pass even for a halfling. There's a small winged creature who has alighted nearby, and strangely, the stranger has his feet rested on the head of what looks like a fallen stone statue. A statue way out here? Who is this mysterious character, and what is his story? Do I say, what is that statue? Do you know anything of the Death Knight? Who is your little winged friend? Oh, look, we got some art, you guys. Look at this shit. Poke him in the eye. Ah. That's some good art. I'm going to ask him about the fucking Death Knight. I mean, that's my quest. You know anything about this Death Knight? Death Knight? The stranger says. Such things don't exist in my wood, my friend. Or if they do, they have not met this great Sagigex yet? The stranger puffs up his chest at these words. Obviously, he speaks of himself, but you can't help thinking he's not quite right in the head. What the fuck is a Sagigex? So, will you take a blessing from this little plumeria here? Apparently I'm trusting him with my life. So, sure, I'll take a blessing. The little fairy flutters towards me across the stream and lands on my shoulder. What blessing would you like me to give you? Expertise or endurance? I'm gonna say endurance just because I'm about to fucking die, and I think that might help me. Plumeria flutters in close. If you are defeated by the Death Knight, for I know that is who you seek, utter the word Pepperwood, and you will be rescued from a fate worse than death itself. And now, run! He's insane! Get away from here! Wasting no time, you kick out your heels and break into a sprint. Fuck yeah, I'm bolting as soon as she says that. You don't know why, but you have a strong instinct to get out of here quickly. Without any sort of warning, you break into a full run, putting as much distance between yourself and the strange man as possible. Where are you going? The strange man calls after you. I'm not that repellent, am I? Oh well, you're lost, friend. Out of his mind, Plumeria. Something tells you that you may have just escaped a very dangerous encounter. Guys, this is why I kind of hate these things, because like now I want to fucking play through this module again and get back to this point and find out and like fucking see what the hell that guy was all about. But now I just ran away from him, so now I'll never know. Well, unless I run this thing again. Anyway. Move to the edge of the tile map. Connect. Oh, so now I'm going to... going to 8. Wait a second. Did I just go backwards? Let's see. Where am I at? I have to try not to read any of this stuff. It feels as if you have been in this wood for an age now. Now the dim light of evening has fallen and darkness creeps back under the boughs of weathercott wood. You have reached a 4-way junction. I scout around and just off the path find several places that would be suitable for making camp. My bones ache after a long day and my stomach rumbles. I'm always checking for traps. ABT, always be checking traps. 14 plus. Oh, I don't even have to. It just says checking for traps. Yeah, junking traps. Yeah, I beat a 9. You do not. You do. I find no traps. Okay, cool. When you have finished exploring this tile, you may move to the edge. 11, 9, 7, or 5. Can I take a rest? Am I taking a rest here? Am I missing that, you guys? It looks like this is where I'm supposed to rest, right? So, am I reading that right? I think, oh, Shane, Scott. I'm definitely going 11 after I'm done. But, like I said, I would like to get some spell slots back and stuff. I'm not seeing anything that mentions a rest, like in the options here, but it does say this place, you find just off suitable place for making a camp. I'm going to do that. If it's night and I'm hungry, I'm going to set camp. I'm going to eat some food. No, fuck you guys. I am down a spell slot, and I've only got 3, and I am down a quarter of my health. So I am gonna make camp. I'm gonna rest up. The Death Knight will be waiting for me tomorrow, I'm sure. So I'm going to kind of make camp, eat some of my rations, some of my hard biscuits, and take a quick snooze, and then wake up in the morning. But as soon as I do wake up in the morning, I'm going straight for. But sorry, taking a long rest real quick on. There we go. I'm gonna take a path 11. I'm gonna go up north. Man, Scott and Johnny, you guys would get along so well. I know you guys would. You guys would have a lot of fun together. One of you guys need to guest on each other's podcast. Either Scott, you need to guest on ours. Johnny, you need to guest on theirs. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. I'm I'm like wondering before I read this. I'm kind of wondering like the the last two solo campaigns I've done ran me like 3 to 4 hours. This one I've been running for about an hour. It feels like I'm making pretty good time. I don't know if it's gonna be a lot further than really, but uh, like it seems like I'm making pretty good time. So for anybody just now joining, Shane, I don't know how far you made it into it, but pretty much this this kid's missing. This Death Knight took him, and the rumors of this Death Knight are that pretty much he's hunting any like bandits in the area, and he's dead. He's undead now, and he's always looking for a new squire. And they think that's why he kidnapped this kid. And I'm looking to bring the kid back to his grandparents. So that's kind of uh, the story so far. And I'm still looking in this wood. This is where he lives. So it's kind of a long story short of it. And as I move north from the junction, I reach a shallow stream which I can easily cross. On the other side of the stream, I see a left branching path. Yeah. On the corner of this path is a sign with the words worn away by weather. It reads cemetery, and an arrow points down the left path. Ahead, I see that the wood opens up and there's a field beyond. So there's a field beyond, straight ahead, and then a cemetery to the left. Yeah, no, I thought about that, Scott. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe it's kind of cool that this kid's gonna be a squire, so maybe he wants to be. Um, what do you guys think, cemetery or field? I mean, if I'm looking for this Death Knight, I would think cemetery. That kind of makes sense, right? What are we thinking? This is not a solo campaign like it's supposed to be. This is a collaborative thing. This is all right. So we got a vote from Johnny for cemetery. That's what I'm thinking too, man. I'm thinking I don't want to. Why would I want to go to a field for? It's a death knight. It's probably in the cemetery. I'm going cemetery. Cemetery's to the left, so left is number 10. Let me change my map real quick. Look at that. It is indeed a cemetery. Slowly, and with my weapon at the ready, my little stick, my staff, I've got it. I make my way into this slightly disheveled looking cemetery. Gravestones are crooked in places, but here and there are freshly placed flowers. At the far end of the cemetery, I see a large crypt like a dome that has been cut in half. Ornate metal gates stand before the stone door, and there is a plaque on the outside, but it is too far away to read. With foreboding in my stomach, I edged forward into this haven of perished souls. Fuck yeah, I do. Am I moving with stealth? I'm not moving with stealth. I am checking for traps. A 7 fucking-teen. Yes. Grave traps. As I peer into the graveyard, trying to make a visual inspection, I notice that the ground on one of the graves seems suspiciously fresh, as if recently disturbed. Proceed slowly towards the crypt. Leave the cemetery. I am not a barbarian. I will go slowly. Or softly. If I've not yet made a stealth check, make one now. DC 14. Stealth's not really my thing. I rolled a 13. And I've got a +2 deck, so that definitely works out, actually. I am successful. Quite steps. So I'm on this one, you guys. Taking care not to disturb the headstones, I creep carefully through the cemetery, reading epitaphs and trying to get a feel for the place. Here lies Rogan, cleric of Lork. Born a peasant, lived as a saint and a hero, died a martyr. And another, laid to rest eternally, Lady Roderidge of Vale, a matriarch and benefactor, survived by Lord Roderidge and their sons Petrus. It seems this cemetery is filled with lords, ladies, and adventurers of high distinction. Have I checked for traps? Yes, I have. Looking for dead end. Do you guys see dead end? Right here. If you tread warily through the gravestones, weaving between them, and take care not to disturb whatever is asleep beneath your feet, you're about 100 feet away from the crypt. Oh, fuck, guys. Look at that creepy thing. I walk slowly forward, primed for any surprises that might suddenly present themselves. As I near the crypt, I see that it is ornately carved and also set into a solid bank of earth that it sits behind. It appears the crypt extends underground some way. It doesn't take a dwarf to see that whoever this was constructed for was lavish in their taste. Above the door is a coat of arms with a small plaque beneath it that reads, "Together for all eternity, abiding peacefully in rays of Amanor. The family of," where the name of the family was presumably called before. Oh shit, Death. Thank you, Justin. Justin donated 15 buckaroos and got that Donald Duck gift. Look at that. Look at that sexy Donald Duck. And you did it right when I was being all serious and reading the shit on this crypt, Justin. Where the name of this family was presumably carved before, now the marble has been chipped away until unrecognizable. You can possibly see the top of an A near the middle of what used to be the name, but that is all. You see that the gates and the double stone doors beyond are ever so slightly ajar. They appear to be open. I'm going to check for traps. DC 12. I rolled an 11. So that means I'm going to go to my character sheet here. Ooh, perception's fucking +0. So I failed. Oh fuck. Bated breath. That sounds bad. You give it a reasonable look over. I fucking failed by 1. But decide that the entrance is not booby-trapped. I bet it is. Gingerly, you ease the gates open. The metal seems to be relatively rust-free and does not creak as you expected it would. Easing yourself within the gates, you grasp the handle of the left stone door and lean back. It swings smoothly. Do you know the spell Detect Evil? I do not. I'm going to go inside. Cross the threshold. You move inside the door and into the cool silence of the crypt, a stone passage well paved with solid rock walls extended ahead. Move your token to sub-map 3. Oh, I forgot about sub-maps. Sub-map 3. Okay, cool. Coffins. Creeping warily forward, you peer down the passage and you see a chamber at the end. A brief inspection here reveals no traps, and you move forward, listening, watching your periphery. All of your senses are heightened. My senses. I enter a large chamber, and on either side are marble plinths, four in all, each topped with a coffin. The air is stale and musty. There's an exit on the far end of the room, and I can see that it continues a short way and then bends to the right. Hey, what's up, Brian? Hey, quick side note, since we've got Brian in here, which I'm guessing is Carl from You Meet in a Tavern, the live show only has about 30 minutes left of editing, so I think I am actually going to make that for Monday. Uh, Sorry for taking us out of the scene a little bit, but I'm very excited about this episode. Whoosh, it is Brian. Okay, cool. Alright, guys, so how am I moving forward into this room? I'm going to do traps. Wait. When you reach a room with coffins, you may check for traps. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to check for traps. Fuck, what was that called? Room traps. DC 10. A nat 20 on a fucking low DC. No room traps. Where's that at? I see no traps. Go to mausoleum. This room is silent and smells of decay. The four coffins are kept well and don't look especially old. The wood is of a high quality, and amongst the musty smell, there's also an aroma of lacquer in the air, a sign of wealth. Whoever this dead family was, they were not short a gold piece or two. The exit on the far side of the room. Hey, what's up, Brian? Thanks for following me, man. I'm trying to get that affiliate, man. Whoever this dead family was, they were not short a piece of gold or two, which I already read. The exit on the far side leads into an open passage that continues and bends to the right. To open one of the coffins, why the fuck would I open a coffin? I am not opening a coffin. I don't care what you guys say. I proceed into the passageway and make my way towards the bend. I go to submap 4. Is this 4? This is 4. Bye, Dad. Thanks for the $15, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Are you really working? No, it's fucking Saturday. No, it's Friday. You are working. What are you doing in here, Justin? You're working for another half hour. Okay. Submap 4. I edge forward and fancy I hear something from far, far down the passage ahead. My heart leaps at the sound and I freeze, but all falls silent again. Slowly I move forward, gripping the handle of my weapon, my staff. I'm not doing stealth, but I am checking for traps. Damn, a DC 14. Nope, I rolled an 8. Keeping careful watch, I proceed to the bend. As I pass a corner, I feel the ground drop about an inch underfoot and hear a click sound. Can't be good. Make a dex save. DC 15. I rolled a 14 plus a 2. I got a 16. Fuck yeah. Scything blades come swinging out of the ground, out of the walls towards me, but I manage to jump out of the way just in time, and I feel the air from the razor sharp edge as they swing back and forward, like dual pendulums. Heart pounding, I stand and proceed towards the circular room which is now visible ahead. Sorry, guys. I'm just reading the chat for a minute. Oh, Scott. I don't know. Oh yeah, so I can say Christoph. How many times do I have to say it to summon you? But no, Scott. Just so you know, I saw that you just mentioned Einclaw's relics. I don't know if you have entered into his giveaway that we're doing tomorrow or not, but yeah, tomorrow we are giving away he's giving away a dice vault. God damn, I know. Okay, okay. So you got mad when I called you Shane, so I started calling you Scott. I know it's because I spelled Shane wrong. But at the same time, so now I'm like trying to call you Scott, but then I forget and sometimes call you Shane, and then I feel bad. Shane Saw, um, he's doing a giveaway on Twitter that you just need to retweet and follow him on Twitter, and you get entered into it. There's only like 65 people or something that entered it so far, and we're gonna do that on this Twitch channel tomorrow. This giveaway. So Brian and Scott or Shane Saw, if you guys want to check it out tomorrow, um, we'll do the drawing live right before we record our Christmas special, you guys. I got a lot of fun stuff planned for that episode. I really can't wait for that episode. And while I've got you, Brian, I, the live show is taking me so long to edit. Mostly because there's so many parts in it that I had to fucking stop and I'm laughing so hard that I had to stop editing for a few minutes while I like listen to a song or something. Um, but I'm getting way diverted from this path. I'm taking us out of the immersion here. I'm in a fucking crypt right now, about to die. But yeah, Brian, that live show is good. It's really good. Uh, I can't wait for it. Oh yeah, yeah. No, oh, that's really good. Your mic sounds really good too. Everyone's mic sounds good except for mine. I had my gain too high and it was too close to my head, but it's still a really good episode. Okay, guys, I'm getting fucking back to this crypt now. I don't know where the fuck I was. Circular room. This is where I was. This room is so I'm like in this little circle that the chat's kind of covering right now, but you can see that big circle right there. This room is perfectly circular and unlike the last one does not smell musty. There is a faint smell of incense in here, and at the other end of the room where I entered, I can see an altar of some kind. Rubble is scattered across the altar and the floor at its base. To continue on to the exit, keep on walking or look into the. I'm gonna look into the rubble, of course. You move over to the altar and check out the rubble. It becomes obvious quite quickly from looking at the fragments. There's a holy idol of some sort that once stood here. It has been destroyed. Wondering what this could have been? You continue on. You hear that same sound again, much clearer than before. Someone is in pain, groaning and pleading. It sounds like a boy. My breath, I breathe silently, steadying my nerves, and I move forward with a clear mind. Submap 5. You guys can read that real quick while I go to 5. Oh, guys, it looks like I'm at an end here. Oh, I didn't know that, Sean. I didn't know that's what that crown was. And you get it free if you have Amazon Prime? Fuck yeah, I gotta do that. Wait, let me see if I got it or not. Nope, I got a video camera next to mine. Guys, I think this is gonna be the final confrontation here. As I approach the left bend ahead, the noises become clearer, a low groaning, and underneath that, a growling sound. Then another sound, the chink of metal, the sound of armored feet across stone. Then a ragged, broken voice speaking a two-word command. Kneel, Squire. I think I would definitely be stealthing at this point. I gotta make a DC 10 stealth. I rolled an 18, so I think that's good. As quietly as I can, I sidle around the corner. A diagonal passage continues ahead and opens into a room which appears to be illuminated. I hear that voice again, little more than a growl, shaped into words. Look at me, Kerr! Look at me! I take advantage of these words to make a few more steps and then I have a view. Suddenly, wait, is this it? A view into the room. Okay, I was reading the other one. What I see stops my heart. Seated on a large throne atop a dais is a gruesome looking warrior. Even sitting down, he appears tall. I reckon his height to be at least 7 feet tall. Not as tall as me, though. If you guys didn't know, I'm a Goliath, and I'm like 9 feet tall. He is armored from head to toe, and although his face and parts of his midriff are exposed, the armor is patched and rusted. In his hand, he holds a huge sword, and he is glaring at the bound figure groveling before him. This figure has their back to me, but I notice the clothes of a noble. From his size, I judge this to be a teenage boy, likely Derek, which can only mean one thing. The big ugly guy on the throne is the Death Knight. The big ugly guy. And it looks as though I have arrived in time. This appears to be a squiring ceremony. I feel a malevolent energy pulsing from the warrior. Watching, my mind races as I carefully consider my next move. Ollie to his right is a brazier which emanates an unearthly blue light, casting an eerie pall over the huge warrior. Oh, yeah, I succeeded on my stealth check. I'm well concealed on the opposite wall from the Death Knight, who has not noticed my arrival. I may use this opportunity to make a ranged weapon or spell attack on the ghastly figure. Guys. Alright. I've been kind of out of this chat for a moment while I was reading all that stuff. Should I straight up fucking attack? So, for anybody who's not caught up, Sean, I don't know how long you've been in here, but I am looking for the grandson of these two nobles, and this Death Knight took him to make him the Death Knight's squire. The Death Knight was a good man in life, but pretty much turned evil in death after he was hanged for killing a bunch of guards because he was pretty much mad at these bandits. So his lifelong goal is to rid the bandits of this wood, which is kind of a good goal. And so he's looking for a squire, and that's why he kidnapped this grandson. So now, do I just attack this Death Knight? Apparently he looks real fucking spooky. What do you guys think? I got fire. I'm a sorcerer, so I got firebolt. Oh shit! It's actually whoosh in the guise of a Death Knight. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do it. I wonder if I can somehow roll this. Yeah, watch this. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that or not. That is a 2. That is a 2 plus 4. So a 6 is not going to hit this guy. So I conjure up this firebolt and hurl it at this Death Knight. Swing and a miss. What? What was that? Who dares enter here? As my range attack hits the back of the wall. And the undead knight stands searching for me. He quickly finds me even though I'm in the shadows. Ah ha ha! You cannot hide from me, brave fool, and you shall not rob me of my squire, sir. Now prepare to die. I'm probably gonna die. Roll initiative. He gets a +1. I get a +2. Yeah. I can say I was first because that was a good roll. I get to go first at least. I'm looking at these stats real quick. It looks like he's gonna be really fucking hard to kill. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull a trick out of Lord Jon Snow's turn. I'm gonna use Magic Missile and shoot all 3 magic missiles right up his butt. 3 plus 1, a 4. 3 plus 1, a 4. A 3 plus 1, a 4. So I'm going to do 12 damage to this fool. So he's going to be down to 20 health. Guys, I'm thinking I might be able to kill this guy, but I don't know if I want to kill him or not. Oh, now he does his thing. As he prepares to attack, the Death Knight pauses and smiles at me. That's fucking creepy. A chilling sight to behold. Then, from his bony, decimated gut, a horrid laugh arises, filling the chamber and echoing all around. The air is laced with fear, and Derek Brumont cowers in the corner. Make a wisdom saving throw, DC 13. I've got 0 wisdom, and I rolled a 3. So I take a -1 to all attack rolls. And then he swings at me with his longsword with a 3 plus 5 with an 8. So he spooks me and then fucking comes to me and swings at me, and I quickly run from him as I'm terrified. Derek! I yell at the boy, trying to shock him out of his frightened state. You could do well with all the help you can get right now. As a free action, you may toss a dagger or a short sword to him. I do have a dagger to spare because I found them in the spider bodies. So I do. I toss Derek a dagger. Roll your next attack referring to the stat block below. Take the -1 penalty if you're... Yes, I'm feared. So I'm going to go ahead and... let me see my spells real quick. I don't think you guys can see this, but I've got 2 more spell slots. I'm going to magic missile him again. Fuck the -1 hit. I'm going to shoot 3 more magic missiles up his butt. A 2 plus 1. A 2 plus 1 if I get another 2 plus 1 again. A 2 plus 1. 2, 4, 6 plus 3, 9. Fuck, this guy's getting beat up pretty good. Damn you, interloper, the Death Knight roars. You will not rob me of my squire, as those wretches robbed me of my boy so long ago. Quickly, he moves forward to attack once more, his longsword arcing towards me. The undead warrior seemingly out of his mind with rage. The Death Knight is exercising one of his feats, which relies on rage to give him advantage on 2 attack rolls per day. Roll a d20 plus 5 with advantage. I bet that hits me, and I bet it kills me. A 14 plus 5 already hits. So, yeah, he's going to hit me for a d8 plus 4. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of health. 5 plus 4, 9 health. So guess what, you guys? I've got 3 fucking health left, I think. No. No. I've got 6 health left. So let's see what Derek does now. Derek has managed to cut himself free and has gone to his feet. He's shaky, but there is a light in his eyes. I remember Lord Brumont and how honorable he seemed. Perhaps there's a little bit of the warrior in this boy, too. So roll initiative for Derek. He got a big old 6. So he goes right after the Death Knight. So it's my turn. Cool. Brandishing my weapon, I move forward once more. No, I don't. I stay back, and I'm going to cast my last spell slot for a 3rd magic missile for 3 plus 1, 4. 1 plus 1, 2, 6. 1 plus 1, 2, 8. For 8 damage. So this guy has got 3 fucking health left. Now, we're going to duke it out. Frothing like a crazed animal, the Death Knight harnesses rage once more and attacks. Oh, fuck, you guys. Shit. I think I'm gonna die here. 4 plus 5, 9. Barely misses me. But he's got advantage. He hits me the second time. Fuck, I've only got 6 health, so it's a d8 plus 4. I'm going to try to make it so that you guys can see this and keep me honest. So I pretty much need a 1 to not die. I need this to roll a 1 or I'm dead. I don't know if you can see that, but that is a fucking 2. Let me see. Yeah, I'm unconscious. He drops me. And I'm bleeding out right now. And then my boy Derek is going to swing at him with his dagger. And get a fucking 19. 19 right there. And he is going to finish off, no matter what he rolls, he's going to finish off this Death Knight. So Derek runs up and plunges in his dagger into the back of this Death Knight that is like standing over me, kind of gloating. And now, where do I go if I kill him? I killed him. Where do I go? Sorry, guys. I gotta find where the fuck I go now. This thing is 98 fucking pages for $9. So it's definitely worth the money if you want to run this shit on your own. I'm trying to. I gotta find out what the fuck happens if he dies. Um, your attack. So I'm gonna say that he is. We are victorious because the dude, Derek hit him, and well, he rolled an 8 for a medicine check, but we'll say he stabilizes me for the sake of this stream. And I come to, and I see that Derek. So that's kind of anticlimactic. I go to save this boy, and the boy actually saves me. And the Death Knight is indeed slain, though. And as I stand though over his corpse, twice dead now, catching my breath and thinking, taking in all that has happened over the last 2 days. Do you have the stake? Derek asked. From the red tree, do you have a stake? You must pierce him through the heart quickly. I don't have the fucking stake. Nobody told me about his fucking stake. Looking back at the corpse of the Death Knight, you see the hand twitch just slightly. You have heard of such things before. The Death Knight cannot be killed by ordinary means. Quickly, you move over to Derek Brumont and grab him by the arm. Let's go! You command and pull him to his feet. Both of you run from the chamber, leaving the crypt and the cemetery behind. Do you have a pact with the Blood Knight of... Yes, I do have a pact. Despite your victory, the words of the Blood Knight are still fresh in your mind. Turning north at the junction that led you to the way to the cemetery, you continue for a short way and you finally... Weathercoat ends and the landscape changes to wide open grasslands. The sky is overcast, threatening rain and pulling poor Derek behind you. You proceed at a run to a nearby farmhouse where you steal a horse. The farmer comes out of his house as you gallop away, shouting and waving his fist at you. You reach Orabar that evening and deliver Derek to his grateful grandparents. You shall be rewarded, brave champion, Lord Brumont promises. On the morrow, I shall go to Orbar Bank and you cut Brumont off, informing him that there's no time. You tell him that he must organize a caravan and leave for Loudwater immediately, and you plead with him to trust your ward. The Brumonts leave for Loudwater that evening, with you and Lord Brumont riding alongside, keeping watch. The journey takes several days, but finally you reach Loudwater. With the Death Knight and the Blood Knight on your mind, your sleep is uneasy for weeks to come, haunted by visions. The Death Knight will haunt Oribal once more. Perhaps you'll return one day and finish the job, but for now, you'll be looking over your shoulder, keeping an eye on anybody in a robe. Now the Blood Knight and his physical form, he will pursue you to the ends of the realm, and possibly beyond with his army of cultists. It's time to disappear. You certainly didn't want those fanatics following you to the village of Orabar. That would have put all these poor folk in danger, so you resolve to deal with that danger when it presents itself. The Brumonts pay me the promised 2,000 gold, which is welcome, but it can't relieve the weight on my mind. Poor Orabar. No doubt the Death Knight will find another squire in time. Congratulations! I kind of proved myself more than equal to the task. So I kind of completed the mission. I saved the boy. I rescued him, gained value experience along the way. So I'm level 3 now. Keep this PC as character sheet and advance to level 3. The next solo adventure will be that. So I could play this guy. I played Gary the Goliath next level too. And check out the sequel solo adventure, Tyrant of Zinthel Keep. Guys, there's a sequel. So, that was way faster than any other solo adventure I've ever ran before. Um, yeah, so usually these last like 3 to 4 hours. This one was about an hour and a half, but I didn't take a pee break or anything, so I'm kind of proud of myself for that. Um, yeah, like I mentioned before, these things are fuck. These things are 98 pages, so definitely for $9.99, it's very very much worth the money. I just got 2 hours of fun out of it for $10, which is like the price of a movie ticket for the same amount of time of entertainment. But this, unlike a movie ticket, I could really go back and play again because I'm really curious about that guy that we ran into in the forest. That the little fairy warned me about how dangerous he was. So I'm really curious about what he was, and I didn't really solve this quest because apparently I didn't kill the Death Knight, and I didn't go back to the Blood Knight. So there's a lot of things that I could definitely do different on a second run through of this, um, which makes me think that the $10 price tag of these adventures are definitely worth it. Couple quick things. Tomorrow we are recording our Christmas special for the podcast, One Shot Onslaught podcast. And tomorrow, Ironclaw Relics is doing his giveaway on Twitter for a dice vault. And yeah, so definitely follow us at wherever you can. Oh, look at that. Death is the top donation and the last donation. Good job, Death. Um, so, guys, I think I'm going to call it. I wasn't expecting to be done by 10 o'clock. I thought it was going to be like 11:30 by the time I was done. But it was a really fun adventure. This guy makes really good one. Bring my L to Deuce. Who's Deuce? Oh, Deuced. Um, but yeah, while I've got you, Johnny, and Dustin, uh, I don't know who else is in here. My viewer count is hidden for some reason, but you two, everybody has given me their Secret Santa gifts. And Dustin, there's no like bag of gummy dicks like he thought. It's all everybody has given me a good Secret Santa gift. Um, more Uh, uh, I so this guy made this one and the last one I ran. I think I probably liked the last one more. Um, the Savior of Sharn, mostly because I had never ran an Eberron adventure before, and I really like Eberron adventures, and it was a lot of fun. Um, so probably Savior of Sharn wins out a little bit on my favorite solo adventure. And Brian, the only reason I didn't ask you for this one is because I didn't want to overuse your hospitality in inviting the guests on our show. And I didn't want to overuse it in the fact that you were just on our live show that's literally going to go out Monday. And then our Christmas special is going to go out the next 2 weeks. So I was going to do. Nope, 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 nope. I was planning on having you guest on, so we're gonna do the Christmas one this Saturday, and then 2 Saturdays from now. Spoiler alert! I was gonna ask you if you wanted to guest on that one, but I guess cat's out of the bag now. Uh, so when is that? December 14th or 15th or something like that. I was gonna see if you wanted to come, and guess what, Brian? I found that mic. Somebody hit it. Yeah, it's whatever the Saturday is. 15th. Yes, Saturday the 15th. Yeah. Um, so we record every 2 weeks. We record a one shot, and then we release that one shot over 2 weeks. Um, so we've got one module that we recorded like 2 months ago that still has not been released because we did a bunch of one-on-one episodes that we recorded, and then we were finally going to release that Monday, the first part, but then I was telling everybody about the live show, and then on episode 40 of You Meet in the Tavern, I heard Joe mention that mention our live show and say that he thought that we were gonna be releasing the live show very soon on our feed. So that's what kind of kicked my butt into gear into getting that released next. So I'll be releasing the live show in 2 days, and then the Christmas special has to go up the next 2 weeks because otherwise it would be after Christmas. And then I finally have to release that episode we recorded 2 months ago, um, because it's got stuff in it that kind of leads into even the live show when we mentioned Death being banned for shaving Ironclaw's mustache. That's not going to make any sense Monday because that doesn't happen until that module that doesn't go out until like Christmas Day. But after that, then we'll be back on our releasing schedule, and then we'll be back to say we record the 15th. That episode will be going out, or those two episodes, part one and part two, will be going out like January 2nd ish and January 8th ish. Yeah, honestly, my goal was to release the live show as a bonus episode during Thanksgiving week. And holy fuck, there's no way I could edit an hour and 40-minute episode as a bonus episode. Uh, because it literally takes me like 12 hours before release, I'm still editing these episodes. So there's no way for me to edit a bonus episode. Unless like one of the guys edited it for me, which I don't think is gonna happen. One time I did have Dustin, aka Ironclaw, try to edit an episode for me. And how long did you put in, Dustin? 2, 3 hours, and he got 4 minutes into it. I think it was 3 or 4 hours, and he got like 4 minutes into it. So that would take Dustin about 50 hours to edit one episode. Yeah, it definitely sucks. I'm very close to editing the live episode, and it is like I said, the thing that's taking me the longest to edit the live episode is I keep fucking stopping and laughing, or cringing at myself for like I don't know. Some of it I cringe at myself a lot, but it was a really fucking good episode. Johnny, you had me rolling multiple times. Dustin, you had me rolling. Everybody has had their moments where I have had to pause the episode laughing so goddamn hard at it. Um, I really can't wait for that one to go out. But yeah, Brian, I think the 15th we should be recording another episode. Um, do you have that mic? That you guys, or does like Joe? I guess you would have to have it since you guys record remotely. And no, Johnny, you don't have fucking 47 fireballs. That got a really big laugh, Johnny. That gets a really big laugh a few times about the whole fireball thing. Um, One part, I thought it was 48. Uh, Fuck, I don't have Reaper pulled up right now. I think he says 40. I say something along the lines of, I'm not gonna be counting them tonight, so you can have as many as you want. And then there's a pause. And then you say, okay, cool, because I've got 40 of them. Let me see if I can.
Regular emus?
They are regular.
No. I at least had 6.
Okay, at least 6.
I got 39 fireballs left.
No, you don't! All right, hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna do this. I shouldn't be streaming this, but fuck it. I think it's just us in the stream right now. Can you guys hear my desktop audio? Like,
I got 39 fireballs left.
Around in a circle around this thick forest with this large stone.
I got 39 fireballs left.
No, you don't! I'll give you one. I will give you one more fireball against 1,000 emus.
No. I at least had 6.
Okay, at least 6. We'll give you 6. I don't care.
How long have I been an emu?
Okay, guys. I can hear it's kind of loud. Is it? Well, I'm just gonna. I think it's just you 3 in here, and I only need 3 average viewers to hit affiliated this month. I'm gonna skip around to a couple parts that I think are big laughs.
And she's wearing a baby Bjorn.
And why is she wearing that baby Bjorn?
And I am whooshing. I go by whoosh.
Or help.
Wow.
And I'm gonna pop out from behind like, I don't know if it's safe to bring you on an adventure.
He will lead
This
you
guy's
right.
got a chicken on his head. She's got my car seat.
I agree.
Let's do it.
So a lot of parts. Mine and Sean's mics were hot.
It's because of your elevated
Right,
point on
yeah.
my back. You
Yep.
can see.
Okay, this is kind of funny. There was a long pause that I had to edit, but you guys only see a fraction of dead.
How close are we to the
I
village?
don't know why, but I thought that part was so goddamn funny.
Kind of like inspect a body to see, like, this thing got killed by a bird.
I knew to never trust birds.
Okay. Do you guys care to like hear a couple bits and pieces of this? Like, I don't want to just be putting this shit out here if it's like just annoying for you guys, but like a lot of these made me laugh so goddamn hard that I wanna share it even before Monday. Okay, here we go. So this part made me laugh. I guess with a 20, I guess you could realize it looks like beak marks almost.
This thing got killed by a bird.
I knew to never trust birds.
Like an axe beak?
That was Brian. it doesn't even look like axe beak markings, because axe beaks, I do believe they've got like these like sharp bark. This looks like a bird pecked this body to
This
death.
little bird.
I want to take a look at Lord Snow with his chicken hat on. It wasn't me! Do you have any murderous bird friends? I do not.
Sean's so damn nervous.
Are you sure?
Yes.
He was being so sure.
I don't trust him. Can I roll an insight check on him?
Yeah. I like
Insight,
this. I
Lord
like what
Constantine.
Dustin says right
With
here.
an 8.
No, that's a 13.
Oh, a 13 total. Okay.
Damn.
I don't.
Right here.
Are you lying?
I
Are
know
you
you're.
lying to me?
Oh, wait,
Only the
that's not
DM
it.
knows.
Yeah, I know you're telling the truth. I know you don't have any. You don't have any murders. It was Turtles the chicken was your one and only bird friend. So
That's right.
No, you
like
guys
this
have to
one,
listen to the latest episode.
you guys roll to
whole
see if
thing.
this was a chicken.
Oh.
And Dustin says,
I trust you, but perhaps your bird insight would be useful on the body.
Roll
Would it work like that?
Hey, roll an investigation check to see if this was a chicken or not.
14.
It was not a chicken. This was not a chicken that murdered this poor.
We're narrowing it down.
You guys noticed that?
I don't know why. I think it's so funny. Dustin saying, "We're narrowing it down."
We're narrowing it down.
You guys noticed that all these
Let me find a couple.
into town.
We must save them! Onward! And
Two halflings.
Tired.
Emu.
What do they say?
I don't.
What does emu sound
I don't know.
you better hurry up. I'm running towards them with my sword out.
Let's
I
all
screech
roll
and I run into
initiative
battle
and
with
find
her.
out
Yeah.
Talk
what's
to him.
happening in order.
Baby roll.
Okay, so guys,
Can I vicious mockery?
Oh man, I was trying to get you to do something else.
Oh,
fucking Johnny doing.
you already be inspired.
Who do you want to inspire?
Johnny, I feel
course.
really
Probably
fucking
close.
bad
Since
about
the
this.
baby's on her.
Fire them both. I
I'm
don't
gonna-
care. Okay, he's got a name.
I'm gonna
You just sing a lullaby?
Whoosh.
Okay, what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna sing the baby a lullaby.
You want me to go to sleep?
Uh,
I feel really
both.
bad
I'm
about
not
Johnny.
singing it.
Oh, yeah, we need that. We need it.
Just do it.
Can I change it to like a nursery rhyme?
Sure. Twinkle, twinkle.
Twinkle, twinkle,
A
little
little bit louder. We're in a
star,
room with multiple people.
I wonder what you are. Up above the world so
Fucking
high.
sorry.
I fall
Johnny.
asleep.
I'm getting into it. Whoosh loves
The
it.
baby's into it.
Whoosh loves this.
All right, are they inspired?
They are. Yeah, sure. They're inspired.
All right.
You're next.
You know.
And I go, woo!
Okay, wait. Okay, one spot that I edited today that I need a spotlight. Brian,
I was supposed to go.
killing
It's
it.
fine. Does it really matter?
It's Brian. I swear. I'm usually not this drunk when we record. I was very fucking nervous about this, so I got a little bit too drunk. And I usually kind of have track of the initiative in my head, but I had no idea here, and this part shows that.
Which is cool. Back up to Ted.
I gotta go.
What's the?
Wait.
Baby's mid-flight.
Yeah, he's still flying.
I feel like you were supposed to go.
I was supposed to go. It's fine. Does it really matter?
I was completely last.
That's right. It doesn't.
I was supposed to be completely last. I got 4.
That's fine.
What
I
happened?
forgot about the baby. I'm sorry. It's baby's turn. And you get an opportunity
Nobody
attack.
puts baby in a corner.
How'd you forget the baby, man?
Whoosh is mid-flight, flying towards an emu.
What sound does he make in flight?
Whoosh! And then as he nears,
That was a big laugh. I don't know if it carries over very well for the audio, but
the emu, I reach into my battle diaper and withdraw 2 small little daggers.
2 baby dads.
oh, they baby size.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
absolutely.
Cool.
And as I approach the emu, I kind of go and I start spinning, and I look like a drill. And I'm crashing right into the emu because I was thrown with such excellent accuracy.
I'm going to give you advantage on both these attacks.
What?
There's another emu.
Okay, this Dustin's what?
I burrow into the emu, and then just a moment later,
What?
there's another emu standing there holding a pair of daggers.
So now you look like an emu.
With daggers.
Wait, do they have hands?
How do you hold them?
They're attached to my feathers. I changed to feathers. So, look, some of the feathers on my wings, 2 of them are hands. Because I'm a changeling.
Yeah. Dude, Johnny fucking loses it through this whole thing. There's a part of
No.
Place the B team.
Yeah.
B team's low number to pick. You should probably go with
Or like 1.
4 or
Okay,
6
while we were talking about fireballs.
4 or 6 more.
Or up after the fact.
I think I either have 4 or 6 more.
Or like 1. But we'll give you as many as you want for tonight. We're going to give them to you. So yeah, you throw.
Then I got 40.
You plug.
That's a low number to pick.
Listen to the laugh on that one, Johnny.
So yeah, you throw.
Then I got 40.
You plug.
That's a low number to pick. You should probably go with that. That's good.
you pluck off one of these little safe. Yeah.
And I'm going to use my bardic inspiration on this, somewhat ironically.
What's that?
I did.
And sing something.
And I forgot to inspire everyone in the morning.
What song did you sing for them in the morning?
Twinkle. Well, okay, not Twinkle. That was later on.
Yeah. You gotta put me on the spot in front of.
On a steel mount I ride.
Yeah, but
mean,
who
it's on
wrote
a
that?
sheet.
But
It's
who
written
wrote
in pencil.
that?
I wrote it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You could have wrote 20 D20s.
Matter of life and death.
I was standing there watching the baby fly.
After this fireball.
Sorry, guys. I'm looking for a certain
She's
part.
still fine, but she is giving you a really dirty look right now. Woosh, I have a question. Are you a dire emu or are you an average size?
Sorry, guys. I fucking. This is like my favorite episode ever.
I think she should get to roll
21.
with advantage because this is a maneuver we've
It's
performed
cool.
before.
It's cool. Let's give her advantage. The rule of cool.
Natural 20!
This thing was pretty burnt up from Ted, so it's like, shit.
I have this
I
sword.
forgot about this. No.
That's BT Moldly. You need to get a promotion.
Oh, this is fucking okay, guys. This is a little bit long, like 30 seconds, but
Oh, you can just imagine it. Like the Immigrant Song by Led Zeppelin is playing. It's like that scene in Thor Ragnarok where she's running up the back of this emu and comes down and everything turns into slow motion somehow as she comes down with her sword and beheads the larger dire emu.
Johnny right here.
I didn't know we could have background songs.
That's BT Moldly. You need to get a promotion to do
You're not
that.
on our level.
Because we're not the B team.
Yeah, you're 2 levels away from getting background music.
We're not there yet.
You don't get slow-mo yet either.
Nope. No slow-mo. Nothing. No effect.
On the line.
Last
It's-
man.
I need
Lord
to start
Sean's-
keeping track of
Is
this.
it
It's
me
Lord
now?
Sean's snow turn.
Okay, goddamn.
Baby Emu's turn, or is it Ironclaw's
Oh, no, he
turn?
goes first.
I think it went down the line.
Last
It's-
man.
I need to
Lord
start
Sean's-
keeping track of
Is
this.
it me
Lord
now?
Sean's snow turn.
I had no idea whose turn it was ever.
And it's just one regular emu left? That's right? You guys just killed...
Yeah.
Yeah, there's one emu left.
I
Yeah.
believe you...
Okay, sorry. I forgot I was looking for a part for Brian, where he fucking kills the emu voice.
Talk to him, man.
Oh. This part when Dustin tries to talk to the emu, hears the emu's voice and says, "Fuck that, I'm not talking to him."
Yeah! Little bird said smash, smash!
So my voice is too hot because I have my gain too high. So no matter what, I can't make it sound good because it cut off at the peaks, which fucking it makes me really sad. And but anyway, so my mic sounds bad about 50% of the time. But that being said, this part with Dustin not wanting to talk to his emu is fucking hilarious.
Yeah! Little bird said smash, fun! We smash stuff!
Talk to him, man.
I don't want to talk to him.
You were the one.
I changed my mind. I'm going to kill him.
Is it the voice?
What?
Is it the voice that makes you want to kill him?
Yeah,
Do you want
it is.
me to change my voice a little bit?
Fucking smite him,
God,
man.
yeah.
Smite him.
I don't have a smite.
Then
I'm a druid.
It's-
Aren't you
Stab him.
guys? Aren't
It's
you guys
his
with?
turn.
Aren't you guys with the big boss bird? Little bird, big boss.
Get him, turtles.
I'm gonna cast a level 2 magic missile.
Oh shit! And that's it. Approach you guys.
As soon as combat is over, Whoosh instantly turns back into a baby. Nara! Come get me, Nara! and I just start like crawling.
Yeah, I go and get you. And I pick you up and give you a little pat on the head before putting you back in your Bjorn.
And I instantly fall asleep.
wait,
He's out. Whoosh is out.
do you just have one battle diaper, or is there?
Oh god, sorry guys. I'm trying to find his emu voice.
One dire emu take on 1,000 emus.
Nara! Put me down! Put me on the ground, Nara!
I throw him.
And as soon as I hit the ground, I transform into a dire emu.
Oh wait, before this part.
Animal, but you know, for our podcast, we let you speak. Hey,
This is Dustin doing his emu.
Yeah. All right, hey guys, we're going this way.
I don't think that's what a
Yep.
dire emu sounds like. If they sound like this,
No, they do. How do you know that?
because I worked on it for a long time. Okay, here we go. I'm an emu.
That's it.
Good. That's good. Yes.
They went that way. I point him that way.
Okay, thank you for humoring me.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then
Our emu take on 1,000 emus.
Nara, her emu,
With his baby hands.
with baby hands.
And the emu closest to you says, what are you doing here? You got some funny looking fingers.
And then I lower down one of my wings to the ground so Nara can get on.
Oh,
What's
perfect.
she doing with you?
I jump on.
Yep. And we're going right in.
I'm gonna whisper in your ear, talk to them.
What about those other 3?
Guys!
Are we easing in or are we plowing through?
You want to ride on me,
It
man?
sounds like there's people with you. They keep repeating that same
and
question.
we'll keep going, and I'm just going, little bird! Where's little bird? I need little bird!
That was a very good emu voice.
Thank you.
That is exactly what an emu sounds like. Thank you very much. Ironclaw, take note. This is it right here.
Yeah.
And they just keep repeating it. And like, are you like still running
Yeah.
as you're asking that?
Yeah. I'm just kind of running around confused because I don't know which one is little bird.
They're letting you guys through, even though you got these 3 non-emus with you guys. Everybody that
I'm sure everybody can see
everybody
it.
can see this picture.
Guys, it's yeah. He actually does a better emu voice than I.
Yeah, they keep repeating that same
And we'll
question.
keep going, and I'm just going, little bird! Where's little bird? I need little bird!
That was a very good emu voice.
Thank you.
That is exactly what an emu sounds like. Thank you very much. Yeah, yeah, I really, I'm really bummed that my mic sounds so goddamn bad. Sean's gain was too high when he does the Lord Sean Snow voice into the mic. Other than me and Sean, though, Sean's mic usually sounds good, unless he does his high-pitched Lord Sean Snow voice. Other than that, his mic sounds good the whole time, and everybody else's mic sounds good the entire time, except mine whenever I do one of these high-pitched voices. Yes, we do need an all-emu one-shot. We had about 50%. We had about 50% for this one. You were an emu. No, I guess not 50%, but we're close to it. But yeah, Brian, if you wanted the next time, you could either play Whoosh again, or you could make another level 8 character. Up to you. It would be fun to see how Whoosh does without Nara carrying him around. But this episode, like, I really it's kind of a catch-22 because I'm trying to get it edited quick. Because I got 35 minutes left to edit, which is like 3 to 4 hours left of work. But tomorrow we're recording for One Shot Onslaught. And I've got, my kids and my wife that I've got to, hang out with during the day and then record at night. And then Sunday, like, we've got a birthday party. So it's going to be like working late into Sunday night, I think, to get these 3 hours into edit. But I really, really am excited for this episode. I think it's probably going to get like the most eyes on it because of you, Brian, and Tracy. Your guys' podcasts are both much more popular than ours, so I think this is going to have the most eyes. So I'm trying to like make it the best audio quality, but the fact that it was a live show and like my mic sounds bad, it kind of sucks. Like, a lot of new listeners that are going to hear it for the first time are going to hear it with my bad mic. And it wouldn't be so bad if I was a player, but as a DM that has to talk the majority of the time, it's kind of sad. But but either way, if people can get over the mic, And why is she wearing that, baby reborn?
And I am whooshing. I go by Whoosh, and I am a level 8 changeling rogue. And my form that I typically stay in is... It's fine. Does it really matter?
I was
Not in
completely
our
last.
campaign.
That's
doesn't
right,
matter.
it doesn't.
I was supposed to be completely last.
I love that too. When Brian, let me see here, within 29 minutes, so sub 30 minutes, Brian has the idea of our fucking podcast. When he says, does the initiative really matter?
Supposed to go.
I was supposed to go. It's fine. Does it really matter?
I was
Exactly.
completely last.
That's
doesn't
right.
matter.
It doesn't.
I was supposed to be completely last. I got 4.
That's fine.
What happened? I forgot about.
I'm hoping that people, I know, watching your guys' live show, I know Joe is probably having a lot of fun editing Kirk's mic. You guys have the same mics, and I saw him fucking spinning his around, and I was like cringing at the thought of editing Kirk's mic, but I was fucking losing it while he was doing it. It was hilarious to me, but I know editing for Joe. Yeah, so I know he's gonna have a lot of fun time. He mentioned that it was taking a very long time to edit in your guys' Discord not long ago, but did he finish editing the live show? I know he it was a few days ago that he said he was about half, so I assumed he finished editing it. I wasn't positive. I'm all caught up on you guys now, so now it kind of sucks having to wait the 2 weeks. That's not true. People don't have low expectations for you guys. Oh fuck! Don't tell me that. Don't tease me with that. So wait. What day do you guys release? Because I've never had an episode drop while I was listening to your guys' episode. So I don't even know like what day of the week you guys generally release. Because when I listened to episode 40, it was you guys had released it already. It was. So I don't even know what week you guys or what day you guys generally.
Nobody puts baby in a corner. Right, flying towards an emu.
What sound does he make in flight?
Whoosh!
Every other Monday. Oh damn it, man! We release Mondays too.
Whoosh!
That's gonna be my ringtone.
Whoosh! Whoosh! Whoosh!
Johnny, is that you opening a beer at the very end?
Whoosh! Whoosh! And then as he nears the
I'm about to hop off here too. So yeah, Brian, we'll be recording our Christmas special tomorrow, and then like I said, every 2 weeks we record. We all come to my basement, and we hang out. It would be I know. So my wife. Real quick before you leave, Dustin and Johnny, because I know so Dustin and Johnny don't really listen to podcasts at all, but my wife started listening to your guys' podcast after she watched your guys' live show, and I'm not just saying this, Brian, to butter you up or anything. She said that she likes your guys' story more than the Adventure Zone, which like is actually saying a lot because she really, really loved the Adventure Zone, the balance arc. So she right now is on like episode 27, getting caught up because she only started listening after she saw your guys' live show. No, it gets way better, man. I think it gets I think every fucking arc is is better than last. Well, I'm not gonna say that because I do think Cotton Candy Village is probably my favorite arc, but I'm just letting you know that she like it's not just like her like thinking, oh, it's cool you like guest on a show, or like just it. She genuinely told me that she liked your guys' show more than the Adventure Zone balance arc, even, which like I said, she fucking loved. So it's Joe. But so well, no, you can't just be a DM without with no players. It's everybody. Oh well, you should listen to Taz. I don't know, Justin, because I was gonna try to sell you on listening to You Meet in a Tavern and how fucking good the whole show is. But anyway, yeah, Brian, we're when we record every 2 weeks, we all hang out in the basement, all record around the same table. And then so if you wanted to if you wanted to come in the next episode after our Christmas special tomorrow, like I said, I think it's the 15th, that Saturday. Nobody has told me. Yeah, I hate to say it, but yeah, I would actually need you to bring your mic because we've only got 5. But we've got the H6 Zoom that we have goes up to 6 mics. So I've got the XRL cables. But yeah, if you could bring a mic, that would be awesome. And then that would be really fun. But I was trying to kind of get around to saying that my wife is going to want to play some more Mario Party with you. Like either before or after. We usually record, so Johnny gets off work at 6. Ted, he gets off work at 5. I mean, so he usually gets here at 6, and we usually record from like 6 to 9 with like a break in the middle. So we'll be done at like 9, and then I don't think Brittany's gonna want to skip out on the opportunity of you being over here and not play some Mario Party, everybody together. But so yeah, the 15th. Nobody has told me that they are not able to make that date yet, so we're aiming for that. I am also gonna get off here. If Brittany is still Pokemon hunting, I will probably make another drink, and I'll probably try to bust out a little bit of editing because I'm getting this episode edited and up by Monday.
Whoosh!
So, thanks guys for hanging out and watching. I'm going to close out the stream now. Brian, you can hit me up on Discord or Twitter, whatever. See you guys.
Woo!